Welcome. I'm Jennifer Shira, activator of Humanity's Light Codes, and welcome to the YouTube channel of Jennifer Shira and all that comes with it. Subscribe below, join our community of light, and enjoy all of the recordings and activations and initiations and events and gatherings. And you can find me at lightpriestesstemple.com. And when you click and subscribe, you join this incredible temple of light. Much love and enjoy. Welcome to the 6/6 portal preparation for this field. And a lot of us have been going through a lot as we've been sharing, as I've been hearing, and as I've been going through myself. And so they showed me for the 6/6 portal, it's a 6 year, it's a birth year. Six is the pregnant, divine female energy. And it's a 666. And the creation code of the 666 has always been a creation code of the highest numerology, the highest gematria, and it was, of course, taken over and made to be bad. It's not bad; it's actual creation. Whoever owns that physicalness in the inside of themselves to match with that can create universes. And so, as we open, we're being asked to open that within ourselves, and all we have been going through, especially the last 3 months, has been the underworld and even the ascended master path of crucifixion. You might have felt we're not maybe tied to a cross, but I have gone through that personally this year, my own crucifixion, and it was that ascended mastery path where we were heading into the 222 portal, and then everything pretty much exploded, and then it was this underworld, and then we've been coming out of it, and then we go straight up. But the last few weeks it's been very, very moody for me. Very, very, I don't even know why. I wake up and I'm completely moody. I remind myself of my old self, like teenager self, and hormonal feeling moodiness, like I can't tell where it's coming from, and sadness and dejection, and just I better go on a walk because I don't know what else to do. I have to get myself at least in the sunshine, like really like there again. And what they showed me, and this might relate, and I'm going to share my story, is this might relate to where we're all in different places in this year. And 6/6 is the crescendo, but this whole year is your birth year for birthing your highest divine mastery and your highest destiny and your golden timeline and your golden beingness, because the golden new age starts from within you. And so by your choices is whether it opens or not. And right now there has been a little bit of delay and with the golden structures opening, because with your yes and the tipping point, then the golden structures can start to open. The physical golden world is opening this year and birthing. And so for me, what they showed me just, I think 36 hours ago, because I had to walk through it. They don't really tell you everything because they need you to emotionally feel it and be in it as a human. I know, not great. And then what they showed me is I've been literally hormonally like a pregnant woman, like the hormones of a pregnant woman, transmuting all to birth the new golden codes within every soul. So if a soul is advanced and they're conscious and they're moving up, great. It's the same even if someone who's still wearing a mask and still walks outside by themselves, thinking they need the mask because something bad's going to happen. Or someone that is really not on the conscious path, they're still going to have a choice to go one level higher, to maybe not wear the mask, maybe trust a little more, maybe, just so all different levels, all gradient scales of us all moving up. And so that is what was shown to me. And so then it made more sense. I'm like, oh, and then started to lift on especially with the Gemini new moon and sun. And so if you're listening to this now or in the future, it's all relevant. You might be coming in and hearing this and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going through that right now, because what they showed me is January 1st to December 31st, it goes up to 666 and then down like a little mountain, like a graph. And so all the way along, everyone is pop, pop, pop. Oh my gosh, I just saw my highest destiny. I know what I'm doing. It came in, I feel it, like this exuberant orgasmic joy, or like you're getting there, or you're on the path to getting there, or you're feeling it, and then it's going to happen maybe in a few months. Like even the golden structures aren't ready to open yet because we all haven't made our choices yet. This is a self activation portal. It's your choices. And so I want to read to you as the preparation for us to go in. And so, as what the steps have been was the 2-2 portal this year birthed a new earth. Then we went through the 5-5 portal where the earth had to change, and it went through that beautiful golden vortex portal we created, so that it literally was choosing to change with us saying a yes and guiding it and being this golden axis. And then third is us making our own choice to go into our highest golden beingness and our highest golden timeline. And you might feel something percolating in you that you've been not sure of, or it comes through and you know, everyone's in different levels. So there's no, I know Zhao, she shared that she feels joy, bliss, and then the opposite, like almost hell or hell. And that is the birthing. It's not easy. It's messy sometimes. And so the birth canal is the womb, first the gestation, first the conception, then the gestation, then you're in the womb. You might feel that loneliness of being in that birth canal, or it's dark, like literally dark, like things are turning on you, relationships are crumbling, the job is ending, your place you had for 1 year to live in, now they say, no, sorry, you've got to move. I mean, you know, it's like, whoa, what's happening? And it's not been easy. And I can only say is that with your yes to whatever you're choosing, is that commitment is then to walk that path. And that is usually where the soul is like, not so sure. Because when you say yes to that in your soul, then there is a commitment you're going to make to walk and be as that for the planet. Because with your yes, it becomes the tipping point for that energy to go out to then activate the rest of humanity for their yeses. And it's like a contagion of golden energy that will then be one domino, like our golden circle. One domino, they pop, pop. As they all start to become a yes, you literally activate those around you, and you give everyone permission to step into their golden beingness, and they're the shining ones. And the sun tribe, the highest golden beings of light, are being created here on earth. And you listening to this might resonate with that. And I wanted to share my story because it is so, I feel it's so relevant with what I've been hearing, what I've been going through. You know, we went through the attack energy of earlier this year, and even from last year into this year. And then it went into this whole other chaos of emotions and energy. And so that is real. And I just want to share that, is that then is your choice to be yes, to then you had to release all those karmic patterns, all those old ways of being, all those energies that did come up in me. I had felt before. I walked that. I knew those energies. They're very familiar. I hadn't felt them for many, many decades. But I feel it's honoring it and then letting it go, because nothing old and denser energies can stay with you for you to move into that Christ walk-in process where who looks out from your eyes, you know, you merge with your higher self. That is what's being asked of you, where the higher self is you. And yes, you are source, but physically you become your own walk-in in a way. I feel like that's what I experience, and that's what I call it, because I don't know of another way of explaining it. And you might have a great way too, you could share in the comment box. But I wanted to now have us go in, because I want us to each move through our own self-activation. On every step you're on, whatever place you're at right now is perfectly in alignment. And it's all shown that this whole year is a birth year. And it doesn't matter when it comes through for you. No comparing. And it's all helping and ascending and opening your heart and your soul to your highest purpose. And so with the self-activation portal gateway, all must be chosen by each soul at their own time. And with those three things that happened this year has led us cosmically. All the cosmic alignments have guided us to this moment. This is a 6th year in a 6 month, on a 6th, heading towards the 6th day, the crescendo, where all has cosmically aligned for this to propel you into your golden beingness. The birthing of the new golden world begins when the golden souls, birthing the energy, shifts the balance into the new golden age. Then, and only then, will the physical new golden world structures activate. And the new original golden sun will replace what we see in the sky now with the original sun. And it becomes again the portal of the golden beings who have had to use the Sirius central sun as their entry gateway into this galaxy. Isis, Ra, and the highest golden beings of light pass through the Sirius golden gateway of light. Can now, when this moves in the original sun in our galaxy, will be able to use that. The golden beings of light, when people say Isis is from Sirius, they're not from Sirius. There's a lot of mistruths out there. They travel through that as the portal from where they are in a higher dimension, the golden beings of light who built this universe with love, with source. And so our galaxy is going to be ascending to where they will be able to, that will be a portal, and the original sun will come back. The sun has been co-opted, like much of us, by darker forces that have just pretty much controlled a lot of what's going on, and all those ties are being dissolved and broken only by us stepping into who we really are. And that's why we come together in Soul Tribe, is to have that nourishment and that field of that, yes, we can do it, because you're not alone. This is not the Piscean journey anymore, the hero's journey, and you're on there and you're fighting by yourself. This is us together. Only when we come together do the largest codes open. And so as it continues with what came in for us, this will all be activated soon, to be determined. And I'm getting that it's going to be possibly in August. I can feel that. And just by feeling us today, I can feel that is a really big exclamation point. By how humanity and the leaders of light and the way showers choose within themselves. This is about how you choose and how everyone chooses. Much was distracted and challenged when the lower energies went through the human collective at the Pluto return in February through April. A lot of attack energy and ungrounded, dense frequencies came through very strongly to try to get us off our yeses and to get us off track. And wow, was that a pretty good plan, because I felt I got a little off track. It was really hard for me. I don't know about you, but if you'd like to share, please do. The directives for 6/6 creation codes for all universes, the 666 of the 369 creation codes. So what they showed me was a triangle, a trinity triangle with 666, and this is a key code, so it's a gateway. And this is the life-giving force of this multidimensional trinity of life. This is the force that fuels the Ankh. That is, we have done many of the Ankh activations and of many of the sources that propel it. This is one of the key codes of the fueling of why the Ankh. You can hold it in ceremony in higher dimensions. You see on the Egyptian temple walls, it was always of gold, and it would activate. And that comes from these codes. That being holding that Ankh would have to have been activated in these codes. And you hold those codes. And if you're here and you're called to be here, you hold these 666 codes, and they are the creation codes of all time. The cellular light frequencies within you are activated by the 666. So all your cell act like, how does the cell at atomic level have energy? Well, it comes from this it's incarnated within us, this ability to be propelled by a 6/6 energy of creation. And you hold these codes, and just think, if you start to work with this energy, what can be produced and what can be created when you just work with that creation energy. And this is this activation within you of remembrance today, of this within you that creates all matter. And now you prepare the field, reclaiming the 6/6 Trinity codes of creation of Source. 666 are the highest sacred numerology, gematria numerology of the universe. The birth of the Trinity of the 6th year, creation and birthing. The physical structures will activate soon this year, once the tipping point of creation has been passed. And that is why I invite you to step into your yes of your highest soul's destiny and what is your soul is calling you, and within you as your own communal energy with the original central sun in her. So all in our community, what I was shown is with a sister, we were together, it was just 2 days ago, is that one has the central sun in her belly and one has the earth star in her belly, in her womb of light. And so if as humanity moves into the tipping point where we are now into the gold, we pass over and we can now open the golden age, we're not there yet, we're very close, is that these two, we're holding it, it's all checks and balances, that then this original sun and the original earth star will be birthed to be able to merge and open these golden structures on earth, to give birth when the golden humanity of light frequency is the high tipping point on new earth. It will open all and birth all for the next golden age on earth. This is a birth portal, cresting point 666. You choose. It is a self-activation gateway of all your choices have led to this one. Are you a yes, beloved, to birthing your highest soul's destiny and to walk as it and on it, on and for earth? So I invite you to feel into that question. I've been hearing in our community, some are like, oh, and it just a few days ago, a sister was, you could just tell like she had opened that in herself. And then I had been going through my own process, and it only has started to alleviate a few days ago, preparing, helping transmute the planet. Are you helping others? I was transmuting others so they could open their creation codes. And so I was going through it, but it wasn't all mine, but it felt like mine. And so you might resonate with that. So I invite you to feel into your yes and your self-activating 6/6 creation codes within you. Feeling this now. On the new earth, for the new earth's ascension, this is why we are gathering and why you are opening this and what this is all about. For all humanity's ascension, then a new consciousness is born. Then the golden world can begin to activate on new earth, where there'll be literal golden structures. They're going to come in their crystalline golden form first, and then they will turn into physical matter, a place and an energy you can walk into. And so this is what we are creating by opening the golden age within our hearts. The new earth was physically birthed on the 2-2 portal, which was the first of the 6/6. So the 2-2-2 was 6 twos, and it's the first 6/6 portal. That it's a 6 and a 6, so it was the first 6/6 portal, and then now we have the 6/6/6 portal. And so that was the first of the creation codes opening. And so now you're birthing this light within humanity, the highest timeline and the highest destiny, where you're releasing, and I just invite you to tune into this, releasing all any old patterns, all old programs, all old karmic cycles. They all have to be felt and released to be able to open the new golden age within you and the new highest codes within you. So I invite you to feel into that and just let it fall off of you. Just water off a roof, as it just let it have spirit and all the angelic forces around you. We have beautiful golden sun tribe. I see angelic golden angels surrounding you. I see beads in front of you, like almost like a necklace, where they're blessing you and they're anointing you with beautiful golden beads. Each of you has angels around you as they are assisting you to release, as let the angels take from you what no longer serves you, what you no longer want to carry. You don't have to even name it. Just let that fall off of you and just give that like a drain out of your feet. Just like let it pour like water as it leaves you now. As you now can fully open, as you had to walk through that underworld, because what we're not doing is we're not just going up like a regular growth cycle. That would be Piscean. We hit the portal, then we had to go through the underworld lately to face what we needed to release, and then we go straight up. And that is what is a lot of is needed, is possibly you need inner time, quiet time, maybe releasing your schedule some. I'm only sharing what I've been called to do, and I am going within for the next month and to be remade in a chrysalis, because it's a rebirthing for me as well. Because to reach the golden age, I can't do it how I built my clothing business, how I have been operating even up to a month ago. It's all brand new. To build a new age, we're being reborn and being remade in this divine golden chrysalis. And so I invite you to open to whatever that looks like for you, and wherever you are on this kind of cycle of birth is perfect as you prepare your field. And so just feel into that. And it's all up to you. And so I invite you to feel into that. And then as you're feeling into that, we're going to start to join our energies together. And with our energies together here and now, we will now prepare the golden field for all. And so now with our beautiful beacon of light that we are in this beautiful portal, I invite you to now feel the energy of union as we'll all come together in beautiful union to prepare the field for all humanity for 6/6 portal. And whether you're here now on June 6th or down the road, it's all a birthing year. And so it's all perfect. Like they showed us, it's the entire year is a birthing year, and it's your own choice. And so as we open this preparation field for the 6/6 energy, the creation codes for within you, the golden energies for your soul's highest activation, and your yes, it is activating the 6/6 gateway for all within each soul who is in soul level resonance and coherent field of oneness will feel this and open to their next level, their next highest level, and birthing and opening and tipping that point of energy so we move into the full golden age. The golden world begins within you, preparing your fields, being a yes, birthing all that needs to be felt, released, and let go of. To bring forth the birth creates a rising in the new golden frequency of the new earth. You are the key codes to the physically opening of the new golden structures and sacred vortexes, ley lines of light, which will physically activate soon on earth for the new golden age is birthing. And so I invite you, as we come together, I invite us to physically, energetically hold hands in our beautiful golden circle of light and opening your beautiful golden heart light. As we open this field together as one, beloveds, we come together, amplifying this energy together, this power of all suns, as when we open the new golden structures, we will bring in the original sun and bring in the original golden pyramids and golden ley lines and golden temples and golden vortexes and golden energies that we will literally be able to walk in. With the golden frequency, sending this beautiful golden frequency that you opened out from your heart with a breath, with an inhale in and an exhale out. And with the exhale out, send this golden heart center, your golden heart light along the ley lines of Newer to the pyramids, temples, and vortexes of light, opening all as the beacons of the golden world here and now, seeing them all turning to gold, seeing humanity in their highest creation, in their highest codes, as you're preparing the field for everyone to meet in this crescendo on the 666, the beautiful creation portal for all humankind in the golden world is being born. Send it out now, send it out now, send it out now. 6/6 is the portal of all year of the birth of the new golden world. And with a breath in and a breath out, and feel that explosion as it goes out, as you are the beacons of light. You are the beacon of light. Your hearts together as one, creating the new amplified golden frequency of the new golden age for all. Feel this now, opening and opening. Feel this all. And so it is, and all is complete, and all is prepared. And as you give your gift, you have received your gift. Opening of your highest yes and your creation codes within you as that 6/6 beautiful Trinity portal then merges with your beautiful golden heart. I see that going right in, like slurping right in with beautiful wings of light, opening and adding to your beautiful field of key codes and highest gifts and masteries. This will activate and upgrade and accentuate all that you have right now, because it's the actual power source behind all your cellular activity and behind the Ankh. This is the creation. This is one of the building blocks, the key codes that creates universes. And so this is one of the main ones. And so this is what is the birthing within you, but it is your yes. And they really wanted it to be a personal journey with this and a self-activation. We are creating the field, but it's only with your own yes, that as you walk from this day forward, for you to be that yes and you to walk with that, whatever that is, that beingness. And so as we open this, I invite you to feel that within your heart. And with the breath, we will close that beautiful activation. And then with an exhale. And now, as I invite you to come back into your body, we will close. We will have a closing share. And then we will close our beautiful circle today. And thanking you for your presence, and for everyone that comes and joins us online, in the future, in replay. You're all with us here. There is no linear timeline here. It's all circular. So if anyone would like to share anything that you experienced or anything that came through you, please, raise your hand, or you can start speaking, and I will remove my spotlight so that we can hear. It really gives everyone permission. If you want to, sometimes it's hard to come back into the human vessel, but it's so nice to hear the shares and anything that came through you. I could feel our collective power together and individually too. So thank you. So the floor is yours. So anyone would like to share anything, or in the comment box?
I feel a lot of activation. This is quite rare, because I feel most time my energy is quite dense. It's very fierce. But when you were announcing this 666 code, I felt the energy flow in me. I feel something is melting, so I can start to flow a lot. Yeah, so it's good. Want more of it.
Thank you, sister. And you have it. You have it in you. So yeah, it never goes away. You can re-listen to this too. It might help. So thank you so much. Who else would like to share? We have time for one more share. Thank you, sister. Who else would like to share anything that came through, or a feeling, or an experience? It gives us all permission that someone might have felt the same thing.
Okay. Hey, Jennifer.
Yes.
It's Cynthia.
Hi, Cynthia.
Hi. I'm being pushed to share this, so I was participating in a meditation the last Saturday of April, and the topic was womb wound and grief in the womb. And I saw a blockage in my birth canal. And I was shown how this grief was all the grief held by women, or things that were not born, children that were not born, children that were miscarried, children that were terminated, children that were even just wishes but never came, children that were killed in war while in their mother's womb. All of these various manifestations that are blocking us from giving birth to the things that we need to give birth to. And I think this falls into birthing the new earth also. Um, so it was a bit emotional because I didn't know I had this, blockage. And it was a pretty strong, very strong experience. And the template is out there now. My focus was mainly Eastern Europe, where my bloodline goes through. I've been working a lot with the women of the Ukraine and the peoples. And then on May 20th, I was working with a SECMEC group that I'm part of. And I went through a ritual. She took me through a ritual. And at the end of it, it culminated in me giving birth to planets, stars, galaxies, everything. I was totally open to creation. All the golden creations were just flowing out of me. So I just wanted to share that in case someone resonates.
Thank you. Thank you, sister. I think that we are all going through so much of birthing in different ways. So thank you. And there have been blocks, haven't there? Old patterns, old karmic. Sometimes you don't even know. It's just like that's why they wanted just to take it. You didn't have to know it. And so thank you for sharing, and thank you for voicing that. I'm going to and I send you so much love as we are now going to close our beautiful. And if you'd like to share, please type in the comment box and share and connect with me. And I'd love to hear if there's something comes through in a day or in dream time. For this is such a powerful birthing because it all hasn't come through yet for us to do all that we need to do on the 6-6. So 6-6 is going to also 666 portal is also going to become, I think, something in August, as well as we're going to merge all of it together once we pass through the fire of summer in the northern hemisphere, and then that would be winter in the southern hemisphere. So I invite you to open to that as and how your birth and your opening to your highest codes and your highest destiny is revealing itself. And this is your soul's self activation of your own yes and your own choices. The choice is yours. They're very clear that this is not something that is something you go into a temple and we do it this and it's all kind of created. This is it's a very simple and very personal choice, this portal. It's a self activation for the new for your templates that you have to physically open as who you are, and to walk in, you first have to be a yes. And to know that you've been going through all what you've been going through as your journey to be able to release what no longer serves you, and to also go through that underworld as every ascended master has to then rise. You have to face the darkness to then rise out of it, and then you rise higher. And it is not fun, and you don't know you're even in it sometimes. It's just like it just doesn't end, right? And we're all here together. And so reach out to me, stay connected with us. Go to lightpriestesstemple.com if you're not on our mailing list. Please join our community of light and stay connected. And so as we close this, I invite us to rub our hands together and place your beautiful thumbs on your beautiful golden heart center as we close this. I invite you to inhale through the divine masculine through the nose, and then release through the divine feminine through the mouth, and an audible as we close this beautiful 6-6 portal of creation, preparing the field, opening and calling you for your highest destiny, for your personal activation of your highest soul's evolution, for your highest golden templates of all the divinity that you are and always have been in the golden temples of light, opening within you, opening within all, and invite us to, with a simple the sound of the God energy, is to will seal and close our beautiful session today. So with an inhale, thank you, beloveds, and I send you so much love and 666 golden creation blessings to you and much love. And see you in the next Light Temple Thursdays, the first Thursdays of the month. I'm Jennifer Shira, and activate your highest codes.